I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
It's all about good morning.
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 How you doing?
Morning.
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 Morning. Morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the one, the only, the hot ravioli, El Presidente, Julian Nicholas, and I am here with the wonderful Mr. Nessie.
Hippity hop, here we go. It's Thursday. What's up?
Oh, I thought you was about to be the Easter Bunny. Well, you said the hip hop and everything else, so
The hibbit to the hibbit, hip hop, you don't stop.
I was waiting for you to say that next.
How are you doing today? Throwback Thursday. What's going on?
Nothing much. Nothing much, honestly. Just relaxing, trying to finish up some scripts for my podcast. What do you know?
Product placement.
Yes, sir.
Well, how are you doing? I mean, it's a miserable day,
Well,
rainy weather-wise, and we'll get there. But
yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, it may not be the brightest of days, but you can always make a bright day out of a cloudy day. Honestly.
sometimes you have to make your own sunshine.
Exactly.
Maybe that should have been the name of your podcast.
Sunshine?
Make your own sunshine.
Too lengthy.
Too lengthy. Make your own sunshine. Enlightenment with Julian Nicholas. It's the same number of words.
I guess the number of syllables. I guess I don't know.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Oh my God, Chuckles McFunster. Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 45 degrees, and somewhat worried, somewhat fret. Will only reach a high of 52 degrees, but it will be raining all day long.
And now, what's our extended forecast for the next week and a day?
Ooh wee.
What's the weather tomorrow? First day off. Go.
All right, Friday, 56 degrees, sunny.
Sweet. Give me the weather for Easter Sunday.
Cloudy at a high of 63.
That means the Easter Bunny won't see his shadow. Anyway.
Wrong vermin.
Okay. Let's go. Give me the highs for Monday through Friday next week.
Monday, 52, cloudy. Tuesday, 51, rainy. Wednesday, 50 and cloudy. Thursday, 55 and windy. And Friday, partially sunny at a high of 64.
You know, that's not too bad.
Yeah, for a spring break.
For April, it's early.
Yeah.
It's early. Big month, April. Big month.
Right? April's a big month.
My birthday's in April.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You didn't know that until I just said it.
Okay, I kind of remember that last year because remember how...
Yeah, because I did have a birthday last year, too, in April.
Yeah, I think we all had a birthday once.
Once? You've had 18 birthdays.
Like, in a year, at least.
And I've been happy to make the last couple miserable for you. People can't see that, but he's got a tear on his face.
Yeah.
Anyway, you ready to do some announcements?
I don't see why not.
All right. You know the first one. Take it away. Go ahead. Do it without me changing the slide. What's the first one?
All right. Did you know that after we do this show live each day, we release it as a podcast? Yes, you can listen to the Zebra Morning Show on demand wherever you listen to your podcasts, including Apple and Spotify. Click the links down below.
And now it's time for our final Miss Murano Women's History Month quote of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a long time ago that there is something worse than missing the goal, and that's not pulling the trigger. Mia Hamm. If you don't know who Mia Hamm is, she is a famed women's soccer player. She played for the U.S. national team, won a couple World Cups.
Nice.
Do not worry, do not fret. Here's where it's appropriate to say that. Miss Murano will be back in April with regular quotes of the day.
Oh, man, she's taking our jobs?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, I think she does a really good job. She's a very motivational person. I think she's an inspiration to her students.
Oh, yeah.
And quotes that she finds, or maybe her own words of wisdom on a daily basis, will help with the sunshine.
Maybe to further her wisdom, she can check out the Enlightenment podcast.
I don't know that she will.
You don't know that.
'Cause she told me this story that one time she had a student who was like, oh, like, Merry Christmas, but you're not a very good teacher.
What? Who would say that?
Gee, I wonder who could give such a backhanded compliment.
That wasn't me.
You might want to have a conversation with her about it.
Prove it.
I said you might want to have a conversation with her about it.
All right.
Today is National Triglycerides Day. Keep them down, kids.
What the heck is triglyceride?
Too much and you have a heart attack.
Oh, sugar. National Black Forest Cake Day.
I know, it kind of goes against the triglycerides.
National something
Wait,
on it.
what were you going to ask? What is Black Forest cake?
Yeah.
It's like chocolate to the nth degree.
Wow.
Like multiple kinds of chocolate. There'll be one type of chocolate for the cake, one type of chocolate for the filling between the layers, and like another kind of chocolate frosting, and maybe some other chocolate shavings. It's really quite delicious.
That sounds like a heart attack waiting to happen.
No, it's delicious. Thin slices.
All right.
And what else? It's also what?
Something. Wait, National Something on a Stick Day.
Yeah, eat something on a stick.
That is so specific.
Yes. It's another day, but I did not want to put the words on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It is National Weed Appreciation Day, but not marijuana.
Okay.
Regular old weeds that like you want to like kill in your garden, like dandelions and
Okay.
other such fun things. But I didn't want to just put the words up there because if you're not paying attention and you only saw the screen, you might think something odd about what we're celebrating.
Yeah. Plus, this is a school podcast.
That's right. So if you see a dandelion today, don't step on it today.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Kill it
Make a-
tomorrow.
Yeah. Make a wish to kill it tomorrow.
There you go. All right. We've got an April challenge coming to you. So this comes from the desk of Ms. Damasino and our school administration. There are 16 school days in April
There is?
between April 8th and April 30th. Here's the challenge.
All right.
Number 1, come to school every day.
Easy enough.
Number 2, get to school and your classes on time.
Slight difficulty, but no problem.
And go to every class, including advisory.
Okay, I think I'm able to do some of that.
If you're able to meet the challenge, there will be a reward for you in the month of May.
Ooh. Students, it's never too late to join a club here at New Brunswick High. Here are the clubs. Meeting today.
Now, I will preface this by saying check with your club advisor because today's the last day before a long break. Your club might not be meeting today, but here's when they might be meeting today.
Bilingual club from 2:45 to 3:45 in D319. Board game club from 2:45 to 4 in D204. Class of 2025 from 2:45 to 4 o'clock in A206. Class of 2026 from 2:45 to 4 o'clock in B212. And Dungeons and Dragons from 2:45 to 4 in B123.
We've also got the Hispanic Culture Club. They could be meeting 2:45 to 3:45 in D211. Also the Key Club, 2:45 to 3:45 in C205. And this very Zebra Podcast Network, yeah, we're meeting today.
Nice.
2:45 to 4 o'clock-ish, B121, and the studio in B119.
Chromebooks can be serviced or replaced daily during the following times from 9 to 10 a.m. to 1 to 2 p.m. Ask a teacher for a pass and go to their setup near the main staircase.
Students, are you looking for an opportunity to do something pretty amazing? Are you interested in making a difference in the lives of immigrant people? If you're 18 years old and a first or second generation immigrant, there's an exciting opportunity for you. Join the Immigrant Youth Advocates Program. This is a leadership development and narrative change initiative brought to you by the New Jersey Coalition for Immigrant Children.
Nice.
This program is a unique chance to engage in meaningful conversations, explore the intricacies of immigrant youth experiences, and advocate for education access, justice, and health equity. As a fellow, you'll have the opportunity to engage in social media advocacy, Participate in workshops to enhance your skills in political processes and policy frameworks. You might be interested in this.
I know.
Except you yourself are not an immigrant.
My dad is. My dad is.
Okay, maybe then you are an immigrant by proxy. I don't know. Don't miss the chance to be a voice for change and to empower immigrant youth in our community. Apply today by scanning the QR code on screen. And for more information, you can contact Alicia Colon at acologne.njcic.org, and let's make a difference together.
Get involved, get involved, get involved. Join the Student Council. Student Council will meet every first and third Thursday of the month. Where and when, you may ask? In B321 from 2:45 to 3:45. The Class Council, however, will meet every second and fourth Thursday of the month. Visit nbstudentcouncil.com and go to the Instagram at nbhs.stuco.
Want to tell you about one of our newest podcasts, Peer to Peer. It's hosted by your New Brunswick High School peer leaders. They've got 4 episodes out. Episode 4 was, as Nancy, one of the hosts, says, a banger. So check out episode 4. Episode 5 will drop tomorrow. Even though we're off, the podcast don't stop coming at you. And tomorrow's podcast is about imposter syndrome.
Ooh.
Which is another great conversation that I had the opportunity to listen to. So subscribe today. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/peer-to-peer. That's the number 2. And it's available also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere you listen to podcasts.
I'm ready for Mumbo number 5.
There you go.
Sazon Latino, folks, the all-Spanish podcast at New Brunswick High School, hosted by your New Brunswick Hispanic Culture Club. You can find them on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Scan that cute little dino code. Or, if you want, go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/Sazon Latino.
It's almost time for that special night for seniors, prom night, coming at you. You are cordially invited to your senior prom. It will be a night of enchantment on May 24th, 2024. Your prom will take place from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. at the Marigold in Somerset.
Prom bids. Today is the last day to get your prom ticket, right? Your prom ticket for just $70, folks. That's a steal. By April 8th and 19th, all the way through the 19th, it'll increase by $10, which, if you guys can't do math, how ironic.
That costs more.
I know. That'll be $80. But between April 22nd and May 2nd, it'll increase another $10. $90. All paperwork must be submitted at the time of purchase. Bids can be purchased in D311 or B313 during advisory, before and after school. Cash only.
Seniors, you've got a senior trip coming up. It's going to be to Six Flags Great Adventure on Friday, May 3rd, 2024 from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. The cost is $60, and that includes your admission to the park, a meal, a drink, and snack.
And rides.
That's your ticket into the park. You don't pay to get on each ride.
Oh.
Have you ever been to Great Adventure?
Again.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay, again, I haven't gone there since I was 7 years old. All right?
Pay attention. I should try to be a chaperone on this thing.
Yeah, probably.
I'll have to work on that. All right, permission slips are available in D311, and you must meet the following requirements. You need to have a GPA of at least 2.0. You must have 90 credits. You need to have satisfied your graduation assessment requirements or be on track to complete your portfolio. No severe write-ups either last year or this year. Less than 10 general write-ups this year, and less than 18 absences for the school year.
I'm all set.
Perfect.
Happy birthday to students out there, or to you. Students, send us your birthday shout-outs. They're free.
If you want to support what we're doing here on the Zebra Podcast Network, pick up some ZPN merch. Scan the Dino code, pick up stickers, t-shirts, sweaters, water bottles, and other fun products that have the logos of the morning show, Sazon Latino. And our merch guy is going to have some time over spring break to create some peer-to-peer merchandise. That's me. And
Really?
yes, we don't make any money. This is not a fundraiser.
Or go to our paychecks. Oh, wait, we don't get paid at all.
Speak for yourself. And if you want to do that, Scan the Dino code or click the link in our social media bios. We are, of course, on X, Instagram, and Threads. And there's also a link in the description here on YouTube.
You want to get your announcement here on the morning show? Well, visit our website, ZeroPodcastNetwork.com. Submit something on our Google form or send us a lovely voicemail. And now, the Zero Sports Desk. Zero Sports Desk.
All right, coming up on Monday, April 1st, the spring season gets underway. So here is your schedule for the week next week if you want to come out to the school or support your teams on the road. On Monday, baseball is on the road at Carteret, 10 a.m. Softball is at home against Somerset Tech, 10 a.m. Boys volleyball is at home for North Plainfield at 11:15 in the gym. Next Tuesday, April 2nd, boys golf. They're having a quad match with JFK, Spotswood, and Perth Amboy, 9:30 at some undisclosed golf course in Central Jersey. I should really talk to Coach Allen and find out where they play.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, baseball is home for Carteret, 10 a.m. Softball is on the road against the Piscataway Magnet School, 10 a.m. Boys volleyball is on the road against Perth Amboy. And boys tennis is on the road against Hamilton, 10 a.m.
That sounds pretty packed.
Which means you should come out to watch baseball because that's here.
To me, baseball is boring.
April 4th, boys volleyball is on the road against Roselle. And on April 5th, baseball is home for Timothy Christian. Not sure about the time. Check social media and New Brunswick Zebras on Instagram for that time when it's available. And boys volleyball will be at home for JFK. On Saturday, April 6th, baseball is home, 11 a.m. against Plainfield. And your track and field team will be at Metuchen for the 2024 Metuchen Relays. That gets underway at 9 a.m. at Metuchen High School. Good luck to all of our track and field athletes. If you're interested in playing football in the fall and you're in grades 9 through 11, you should check out the weight room and meet Coach Glahusky, our head coach, and learn all you need to know about joining football. If you've never played, that's okay. Our coaches and existing players can teach you what you need to know. That's it for sports.
Go Zebras! Go Zebras indeed.
Now,
you're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen and Mr. Nessie, it is
still Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, I know.
It's a white day. And it's normally Throwback Thursday, but I'm not equipped to play a game. But, okay, what do you got?
Wait a minute. How about I quiz you on women's history?
Okay, quiz me on women's history, Julian.
You got it. Let me pull up a decent website. Women History Month quiz.
Oh, boy. Sure you don't want to just do Feel Good Friday on a Thursday?
Nope.
People love dead air when they listen to podcasts.
Oh, yeah, I know. Maybe they use this as, like, white noise to help them sleep?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
I can think of another podcast that could put people to sleep.
Anyway, number one, which artist was known for her self-portraits and depiction of Mexican folklore? Tamara de Lempica? I think I said that right. Frida Kahlo or Teresa Berga?
Second one.
Frida Kahlo it is. Number two, Hope is the Thing with Feathers is one of the most well-known poems by which renowned writer Emily Dickinson, Sylvia Plath, or Elizabeth Bishop?
First one.
Yep. As a history teacher, you should know this.
That sets me up for failure. Go ahead.
No problem. Which activist co-founded and was presiding over the National Women's Suffrage Association? Anne D. Gordon, Susan B. Anthony, or Lucretia Mott? Do you need me to repeat the question?
Yes.
Okay. Which activist co-founded and presided over the National Women's Suffrage Association? Ann D. Gordon, Susan B. Anthony, or Lucretia Mott?
Susan B. Anthony.
Yep. Which disability and women's rights activist was known for being the first deaf blind person to write okay, this one is easy. This is Helen Keller.
Okay.
It would have been pointless because the thing is, we know it's Helen Keller, blind and deaf.
She's not the only blind deaf woman in history.
I know, but she's more well known.
I imagine that the other people that are multiple choice options were also blind and deaf.
Elizabeth Ware Packard, Judith Heumann. Have you heard of those two before?
No, I have not.
Exactly. It would have been pointless.
Wow, what if those two were also important?
I mean, yeah, you can make a fair argument, but the thing is, are they well known compared to Helen Keller?
True. Go ahead.
Who wrote the feminist? Wait, sorry, my bad. Who wrote the feminine mystique and coined the term "the problem has no name"? Betty Friedan, Friedan, Merrifield Belenke, or Christine Stansell?
Third one.
Wrong. It's the first one. Betty Friedan. Friedan? Anyway, which singer won the Grammy Award for an Album of the Year most often for 3 times? Adele, Lauryn Hill, or Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift?
Yep. Jane Austen's most famous novels include Pride and Justice. Wait. Whoops. I am illiterate. Pride and Prejudice, Precaution, and Jane Eyre, Emma, or Wuthering Heights?
You mean Wuthering Heights?
Who cares? I don't read
What
that
is the
often.
question? Am I picking one of those books as something that she wrote?
Yep.
Who was the person?
Jane Austen.
Say them again.
Jane Eyre, Emma, or Wuthering Heights?
Wuthering Heights.
Are you trying to correct me, or is
I'm
that
correcting you.
Oh, okay, I thought that was the answer.
I'm going to say the first one.
Nope, Emma.
Okay.
Rosa Parks' activism, which led to the key moment in the civil rights movement, the Montgomery bus boycott, the Greenboro sit-in, or the March on Washington?
The bus?
Yep. Who was the first woman to receive an EGOT status? Winner of an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony? Helen Hayes, Audrey Hepburn, or Barbara Streisand?
Barbara Streisand.
Nope, Helen Hayes.
Okay.
Number 10. Who is known for being the first African-American prima ballerina? Anne Benna Sims, Ashia Ash, or Janet Collins?
Third one.
Yep. Which soldier in the American Revolutionary War was disguised as a man? Deborah Sampson, Ruby Bradley, or Oprah Mae Johnson?
Oprah Mae Johnson?
Nope. First one.
Okay.
Which of the following women was the first female U.S. Secretary of State? Condoleezza Rice, Madeleine Albright, or Hillary Rodham Clinton?
Madeleine Albright?
Yep.
Somebody's excited on a Thursday.
Probably because it's going to be spring break.
Woohoo!
Yeah, baby.
How many more questions are there?
Enough. Who was the first woman to co-anchor a news show? Marlene Sanders, Barbara Walters, or Susan Stamberg?
Barbara Walters.
Yep. What U.S. state was Kamala Harris a senator before becoming VP? Illinois, California, or New Mexico?
Illinois.
Cali. Okay. Who wrote the classic Gothic novel Frankenstein?
Mary Shelley Wollstonecraft.
Yep. Simone Biles is most
Gymnast.
Yep. Gymnastics. Yeah. Malala Yousafzai.
Poet. No.
Can let me read the questions.
Sorry, go ahead.
Malala Yousafzai is the world's first youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate for her work in which cause? Education of women and children, promoting the rights of refugees, or contribution to sustainable development?
Refugees.
Wrong. Education for women and children.
Okay.
Dolores Hayuda was a key labor leader and activist for which group of workers? Domestic workers, farm workers, or healthcare workers?
Healthcare.
Farm. Which abolitionist was known as Moses in the Underground Railroad? Sojourner Truth, Elizabeth Freeman, or Harriet Tubman?
Harriet Tubman.
Yep. Which Guatemalan activist is known for her work in ethno-cultural reconciliation and indigenous rights? Rigoberta Menchú, Ana Mendita, or Eliana Ross Litini? I'm bad at names.
The third one.
Nope, the first one.
Yeah.
Which U.S. First Lady is known for being the first to take on responsibilities beyond hosting and entertaining the White House? Jackie Kennedy, Rosalind Carter, or Eleanor Roosevelt?
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yes, sir. Who was the first Chinese-American movie star in Hollywood? Anna May Wong, Michelle Yeoh, or Rosalind Chow?
First one.
Anna May Wong?
Whatever the first one is.
Yep. Who is the first African-American woman to win a Nobel to win a Nobel Prize for Literature? Bell Hooks, Toni Morrison, or Alice Walker?
Alice Walker.
Toni Morrison. Madam C.J. Walker is known for the first self-made black female millionaire. What products led to her success? The Barbie doll, beauty and hair care products, or the electric refrigerator?
Beauty and hair care products?
Yep. I think you asked that question before for Black History Month.
I may have.
Who is the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Ella Fitzgerald, Aretha Franklin, or Johnny Mitchell?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Aretha Franklin.
Oh.
Ellen Gu is the first Chinese American to win an Olympic gold medal in which category? Snowboarding, freestyle skiing, or speed skating?
Speed skating.
Freestyle skiing.
Okay.
Which-
How many more questions are there?
I found one with like 40, so
Can we stop?
don't worry. I'll ask 5 more questions. That's it.
Just 5. Okay, go ahead.
Which politician was the first black woman to be elected in the United States Congress? Shirley Chisholm, Barbara Jordan, or Carol Moseley Brown? I think it's Brown.
Brown.
No. Shirley Chisholm.
Okay.
Who is the first female justice of the United States Supreme Court? Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Yes. No, go ahead.
Sonia Sotomayor, or Sandra Day O'Connor?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
Yep. Who is the first and only female tennis player to achieve a career Golden Slam?
Billie Jean King. Serena Williams.
You see the importance of having me read questions first?
I'm doing this for the children.
Fine. Which scientist contributed that led to the discovery of the structure of DNA? Rosalind Franklin, Lisa Meitner, or Rachel Carson?
Rachel Carson.
Rosalind Franklin.
Okay.
Jane Goodall was a primatologist.
Monkeys. Chimpanzees.
Yep. And finally.
Yeah, finally. That's what everybody's saying.
Which mathematician was known for the human computer, was known as the human computer, and helped calculate trajectories for the first man in space? Kitty O'Brien Joyner, Sally Ride, or Katherine Johnson?
Katherine Johnson.
There you go. I do not know how many you got right, nor do I know how many you got wrong.
I got more right than I got wrong.
Good for you.
All right. Do you have any words of wisdom or advice for spring breakers?
Don't do drugs, be safe, and have some fun.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Zebra Podcast Net. And be sure to visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com, where you can submit shout-outs and learn about joining us. Have a great day, Zebra Nation.
See you later, ladies. Bye-bye.